Welcome back to my corner of the internet, guys. I am the Lucid Dream, and today we have a sovereign citizen that I have not seen before, and I don't know how I could possibly miss him with that hat. Holy crap, that is pink. You could see this guy coming a mile away in the dark with that thing on. First and foremost, though, thank you to all of my channel members and subscribers. If you are new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would certainly appreciate it, and every single time you do, a frauditor out there cries. I promise, it happens. Let's go ahead and get into it.
All right, like it says, I have case law. You guys like case law. The right of a citizen to travel upon a public highway and transport his property thereon by horse-drawn carriage, wagon, automobile is not mere privilege which may be permitted or prohibited at will, but a common right, which he has under his right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Under this constitutional guarantee, one may therefore, under normal conditions, travel at his inclination among the public highway.
Are you reading that to me? Sorry, I can barely hear out here. We're in a big street, that's why.
I mean, I'm just reading it.
Oh, okay.
If you want to hear it, I mean, it's good to know. That way we don't waste both of our time, because you're just wasting. It's a waste of time, and like traffic stops shouldn't take this long. Especially if I'm not operating a business.
If you don't want to provide your driver's license, you want to just provide your name, date of birth, so I can just check it.
I'm not going to provide you with something that I'm not. I'm not going to provide you an entity that I'm not. I'm the man right here. You see me? I'm the man.
Sure.
That's me.
Okay.
That I can't identify as nothing else, because I am me. I'm nothing else.
Okay.
So you want me to identify as something that I'm not, and I can't do that.
I just was asking for your name, date of birth.
Yeah, but that's fraud. That's basically fraud. I'm telling you that that's
fraud.
Yeah, because you're saying that you want me to say that I'm that entity, which I'm not.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
It doesn't make any sense to you?
No.
So if I gave you my driver's license and you say, "Is this you?" How is that me? If I'm looking at you right now, how would that be me?
I would ask if the picture on that driver's license is you, if that's what you're referring to. That's what I would ask you.
But how are you doing business with me?
I'm not doing business.
Yes, how are you creating money out of thin air?
This officer is being so patient with this idiot. It's really kind of a testament to his character, because I'll tell you right now, I don't have the temperament for it. Never did, never will. I don't know that this guy is full-on sovcit, though, even though he is spouting all of the rhetoric. Something happens towards the end of the video, which I find kind of interesting. I'll point it out when we get there.
Yes, you are, because you're gonna give me a citation that's gonna go. I have to go pay something. So you're trying. That is a normal license plate.
But it's a fix-it ticket.
That is my license. But I'm not operating in commerce in this, and I don't live in the state of California.
It's like 2 more cars, man. What was that?
I'm not operating in commerce in California. I'm not in commercial business in California, and I don't live in the state of California. I live in California, which is way different than the state.
You live in California, but not in the state of California.
Yes, just like the father of Chris is not the same thing as Chris the father. Like the same thing. Like the father of Chris is not Chris the father. And that's my dad. So the state of California is not California.
All right.
Yeah, my name's Chris. I don't mind telling you my name. My name's Chris.
Chris, hey man, look, I'm not trying to give you a hard time or anything, man.
No, I know.
I gotta enforce the rules of the road.
I'm not giving you a hard time either. I'm not trying to give. I'm just trying to. I'm just enforcing my duty, my rights.
Okay.
Which I understand.
I've
I've done the research into it. This is not my first time. You could watch it on YouTube. It's not really this is normal. And I'm trying to do this. I mean, I just want to leave. I want to know if I could go. That's it.
I'm just asking because you requested a supervisor.
Well, if I'm gonna be here, if you're gonna make me stay here, then
okay.
I just want to go. Well, am I free to go?
Do you need to talk to them?
Am I free to go?
I'm asking you a question.
Am I free to go?
Just give me a second. Let me talk to them, and then you.
Okay.
Hello. How are you?
I'm blessed.
Okay. What can I help you with, sir?
I just want to know if I'm free to go.
I can't hear you.
I just want to know if I'm free to go.
You're not free to go.
Okay. What am I being detained for?
What the officers explained to me is they stopped you for the license plate.
And I explained to them that I don't wish to contract with them, and I don't wish to do business with them. And
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to speak up a little bit.
I told them that I don't want to contract with them, and I don't wish to do business with them, and I'm not giving up any of my rights.
Okay.
So at that sense that like I've not breaking any law, I've not committed any crime, so there's no reason for me to provide that information that he's asking for.
Well, they have a lawful reason to stop you, and you're required by law to provide your identification to them.
That's a code, though. That's a code. That's a traffic infraction. That's not really a crime. I'm operating in my private capacity. He's operating. You guys are public servants. So there should be no interaction, and there's no reason for him to think I'm operating in commerce because there's no connection to commerce on my vehicle. So my thing is there's no reason for this stop. If that's what he's stopping for, there's no reason for the stop because there's no reason to assume that I'm operating in that capacity.
As a supervisor walking into this and what the officers explained to me and what I've observed, they do have a lawful reason to stop you and detain you for this, and you are required by law to provide identification. Now, if you disagree with that, that's fine, that's on you. Unfortunately, if you choose to not provide the information, they're going to be forced to take you to a magistrate, which means you'll be placed under arrest and charged with those 2 violations. The other option is...
That's fine. I think...
Okay, and just let me finish one second.
I went through this. I've already been through this. I'm going to give you guys...
The other option is they end up identifying you, who you are, okay?
So this is a channel called Soul It Is. And as I'm going through the comments of this video before I posted this, I came across one from Delete Laws telling him, "Nice, good work. I don't think that very many people can do what you do. Good work, sir." And this guy responds, "That brings me peace, knowing that there's people that can do what I cannot. And we hopefully lean on each other to get to the destination we all desire. We all can't shine like the sun. Some just glow like the moon." I don't know if he is really trying to write a love letter to Chili in the YouTube comments or what, but the delusional state that this man must live in perpetually is just unreal.
So you're gonna arrest me on failure to identify?
Yes.
That's a secondary offense.
Yes.
So what's the primary offense?
You were stopped for the license plate, which doesn't conform to California standards, as well as the covering on the license plate.
That's a code, though.
And I'd assume the tint on your windows.
That's a code, though. Those are codes. Those
Okay.
are code violations. So, like, what's the primary crime? What's the crime that you're?
This isn't the time to argue that. I'm
Well, it
telling
is
you
because
that
you're trying to
the
arrest
time-
me. You're
the
trying to
time-
arrest me. So
the
that's
time
a
to face
valuable.
that would be with a magistrate, sir, and not
Well,
out here.
Well, no, because you can't arrest me to begin with on a secondary crime if there's no crime that's been committed. So at the end of the day, you're trying to enforce something that's not in that you're not allowed to do.
Well, sir, you're forcing our hand here. Okay.
I'm not forcing anything.
Okay.
Like your hand is your hand. It's your responsibility. At the end of the day, you're a peace officer. You're here
So shortly here in a moment, we're going to take you into custody. I would like your assurance that you're not going to strike or attack any of my officers.
I mean, you're trying to harm my property.
We're going to take you into custody.
Can you call
I
the
don't wanna
sheriffs?
Damage your vehicle
Can you
or
call the
conduct
sheriffs?
anything like that.
Can you call the sheriffs?
I'm sorry?
Can you call the sheriffs?
No, I can't.
Can you call Can I talk to your supervisor?
You're refusing to provide information at the scene of a traffic stop. Our officers are kind of in a position where we have no choice.
Can I talk to your supervisor, please?
I am the supervisor, sir.
I need your supervisor.
I am the supervisor.
I need your supervisor.
Will you step out of the vehicle?
I need your supervisor, please.
I am the supervisor.
I need your supervisor. Thank you.
You will have legal recourse after this contact, but ultimately, I want to close this encounter, and I'm asking you for your assistance in that by providing identification for us.
I don't have that. I don't have that. Like, you want me to provide something I don't have. So like you're gonna take me in for what? You're not gonna fingerprint me. You're not gonna do any of that. I'm not giving you something I don't have, and I'm not allowing you to violate my rights. And like that's just like if you want to, you're forcing my hand to like. You're forcing me to pull over and to exercise my duty, basically. Like this is my right. This is my duty as a man that lives on this land that I have the right to do. I'm not.
I can't debate this.
I
any
wasn't
further.
bothering anybody. I wasn't.
The person to make a rendering on this would be a magistrate.
Like
Ultimately, you're going to have the opportunity to do that. Okay.
Yeah, but you're gonna you're gonna waste all that money, all that time.
Sir, we don't know who you are.
You don't need to know who I am. But you don't need. I don't know who you are. I don't know who he is. I don't know who anybody is. I don't go around. I don't go around pulling people over like and asking them who they are.
Be on the citation, sir, for you.
I don't want to do business with you. I already said like this is taking way longer than I have.
You know, I will say one thing. This has gone on way too long. I believe these officers have given him way too much leeway. And this isn't even the half of it. I have cut out at least 25 minutes of him arguing. And it's all the same sovereign citizen rhetoric that you hear from every single video. Not even just this guy, but every single one of them, because they are all the same. You know, they all claim to be these living, breathing, blinking sovereigns, and yet they are all identical. They all repeat the exact same incorrect bullshit they learn off of YouTube. It is just mind-boggling to me how gullible people are. It really is. I feel sorry for the guy's dog. You know, he's risking getting arrested and having his dog taken by animal control because he's an idiot. There isn't much I wouldn't do for my dog to make sure that she is safe, to make sure that my dog is happy. And maybe it's just me, but I would never put my dog in that position that she could be taken away from me because I want to be a dumbass on a traffic stop.
It is my choice. What are you talking about? Like, it's not. It's your choice. You're not supposed to be interrupting me.
Sir, will you step out of the vehicle, please?
Why?
Will you step out of the vehicle?
Why would you like me to step out?
We're going to take you into custody for refusing to sign a citation and asking to see.
You haven't gave me a citation.
You
You haven't gave me a citation. How can I refuse a citation that you haven't gave me?
The officers can't because you're not providing them with information, sir.
So how can you charge me for something that you haven't even made?
The last thing we want to do is damage your vehicle, but ultimately we're going to have to make access to it and take custody.
I mean, you're gonna pay for it, so at the end of the day, you can pay for it.
You can file a claim with the city. That's how.
No, I'm not worried about that.
You're certainly within your rights to do that.
100%. I know. I've done it already.
As to this encounter,
I'm not worried about that part. It's just like that's I would love to get it on video because you'd be the first officer to break my window. And honestly, like
I'd rather not break your window.
That'd be good. That'd be good for.
I would rather not do that. Cause any sort of impact to your animal. I'm trying to give you as much respect as possible.
You actually put an impact to my YouTube channel. Okay. Actually, like that would be a big impact. So like I don't know what else to tell you. Like I'm trying to be very. I just want to go. Am I free to go?
No, you're not free to go.
Okay. Can I talk to your supervisor, please? And he hasn't signed that. He hasn't signed my contract either. So I don't know why.
Chris, do you have any other identifying information for us?
Can he sign my contract first? Can he sign it?
Not that I'm aware of.
Well, it's bounded. He took it, so it's a bounding contract now. He received it.
Hey, Chris, do me a favor. Stay in the car. I'll be with you in a moment.
Okay. Am I free to go? Am I free to go? I need to give my dog water.
No, not yet. Chris? Hey, man. So, I get what you're trying to do, and I totally respect that, just so you know, all right?
I respect what you guys do, too.
So, I'm finishing talking to my sergeant. I don't want to have to place you on arrest.
I'm okay with it.
What was that?
I'm okay if that's what you're gonna do. If that's what you're gonna do, huh?
Why not just...
Because for me to break what I morally what I believe, if it means, man, like Jesus died on the cross doing this shit. Like if I have to go to jail for a couple of days or a day or whatever, which I've done before, and it's the same result at the end of the day. Like I'm willing to do that. Like I'm willing to do that for my peace. Like you know what I mean. At the end of the day, because I know that I'm doing shit for the right reasons.
All right.
Like
you want your paper back?
You can have it. I mean, I got.
I don't want you to say that I stole it when you're saying that. So
I mean, you can have that. I gave it to you. That one I gave to you.
And I don't want to litter.
I mean, if you don't want it, then I'll take it back.
Sorry, I crumpled it up. Well, I didn't crumple it up. I folded it so it could fit in my pocket so it wouldn't fly away.
That's all right, man. Like I said, I respect what you guys do, bro. I've.
Just so you understand. This is what's gonna happen, okay? I'm gonna document this, okay? I'm gonna document this encounter. I'm sure I can, probably stream this online. I'm assuming.
Not really. I don't like to. Like I'll be honest. I don't do this for clout, for anything like that. Like I do it for my personal thing.
You have been on your way
but-
a while back with the site, but just so you know,
but-
okay, so something comes of this in the future, you get pulled over, and now there's a paper trail of you of this, okay?
Oh yeah,
Just so
no.
you understand, man.
Honestly, I know my car is identified. Like I've. This is not the, like I said, it's not the first time. Like my car is.
Have you been arrested before?
My car is, huh?
Have you been arrested before for this?
Have I been arrested for this? No. They like
So here's
I've
the
had
deal.
this.
This is the reason why you're going is, number one, our radio's blowing up right now. There's a
Yeah.
lot of stuff going on, okay?
No, I get
want
it.
you to know that you're this close to being placed under arrest and then going. But there's people here that we need to respond. We can't, like, dude, you would have been out of here 30 minutes ago, you know?
Yeah, but then I'll spend 2 hours in court. Am I free to go?
What's that?
Am I free to go?
Yeah, you're good to go.
And in that very obvious cut right there, everything important about this stop took place. I can promise you, he identified himself, handed over either his driver's license, his ID, his paperwork, whatever he did it in that time that he does not want his audience to see. And that's because it completely negates anything he did prior to that moment. All of the arguing he did was an absolute waste of time because in the end, he ended up providing what the officers needed. He went from the point where he was just about to be arrested to he was free to go. Give me a break. This is why I said I don't know if he fully buys into the sovereign citizen thing because I'm guessing he probably has documentation because they would have taken his car at that point otherwise. Maybe the dog was a factor. I don't know. Maybe they just didn't want to take the dog. It was a very cute dog. But he 100% identified himself, and I'm guessing he has a driver's license. It just goes to show what all of these idiots will do for a little bit of attention on the internet. And obviously, you're wearing a hat that pink, you like attention. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see, and I will catch you on the next one.